Okay, do-it-yourselfers. Here's a very common problem you run into when you're dealing with lumber and to cut stuff. I need to cut about 18 12-inch pieces. Well, even if you start out with the long lumber, sooner or later you're getting down to this, right? Who wants to throw wood away? Not this boy. The problem here is we're using a circular saw to do this job. And it really don't matter what kind of saw you use, you'd have a problem. Sawhorses have feet. You can only get them so close together. And cutting them one foot pieces, oh boy, little problem, eh? Well, not so much of a problem. But I guarantee you, you are not going to be able to hold this board steady with your hand. And clamps take too long. When you got a couple dozen to go, you don't want to sit there clamp and unclamp, clamp, unclamp, clamp, unclamp. And on a plastic sawhorse, you're gonna have to use 2 clamps because you can't clamp it too hard. It'll break the plastic board out. And you see the width of the machine. You ain't getting your hand any closer, and you really don't want to, especially coming in from the toothy side. I mean, yeah, you can put your finger in there real easy. People have lost thumbs and all kinds of bits. So what do? Need to cut these short boards even shorter. Well, in this case, it don't matter what you use. You can use any old kind of scrap. It don't have to be scrap. It could be a good board. The main thing is get a board that will span those sawhorses. Now, you should be able to put your board up where you need to be, where the cut's just, on the other side of the end of the board that's supporting the whole mess. You don't want to cut your underlaying board, especially not if you want to use it. Now, I can press down good and hard, get some friction going there while I run my saw over my cut and get her done. After all, that's what it's about. Get her done. Which is exactly what I am working on doing here. And there is the staircase that needs all this 12-foot riser bits. Anyway, I hope that solves any of y'all problem about what to do with all that scrap lumber that you could use, but can't quite manage to cut without hurting yourself or coming close to it. Put a board underneath, span them sawhorses, then you can bear down and make your cut. Good luck, have fun, plan well.